Something that a lot of people struggle with are adapting to the new normal. So when somebody is diagnosed with dementia, there's quite a lot to get your head round. And there is a danger that the family carer can feel completely overwhelmed. So overwhelmed by the diagnosis, overwhelmed by perhaps not knowing very much about what type of dementia it is, perhaps not knowing very much about how things can change as time progresses. And there are probably a lot of questions buzzing around in your head. And sometimes it's not always clear where you can get answers from. So at Bluebird Care, I've been employed to support the family carers as well as the people with dementia. And I do this by helping them to understand what it feels like to have dementia. And that understanding then gives them a new outlook on how they need to maybe change their role within the household. The most important thing that a family carer can do is to still continue to be the husband, the wife, the daughter, the son, the brother, the sister. That is very important. It's really vital that the person with dementia still feels part of a family unit, still feels loved, still feels valued, still feels appreciated like any of the rest of us, and still feels useful in the family unit. So the family carer needs to keep that uppermost on their priority list. And by this, I mean carry on doing things. Say it's a husband and wife and the husband has dementia. So the wife needs to carry on doing things together. And that could be as simple as talking about the newspapers or watching the news together or doing a jigsaw puzzle in the afternoon together or getting the wedding photo album out and reminiscing about wasn't it a lovely day and when great Aunt Maud came and lost her hat in the wind or whatever it is. Conjure up those memories from several years ago. That is a very enjoyable occupation for somebody with dementia, to think about the past and to relive it. So that is the most important thing that a family carer can do. In that scenario, if the husband has dementia, does the wife still need to be doing all of the cooking, all of the cleaning, all of the laundry, mowing the lawn, tidying up the garden, all of these tasks that as a married couple or a couple, you tend to divide between you. And that increasingly becomes more difficult when you have somebody with dementia in the household because they are no longer able to do those things as time goes by. So at this point, ideally, a trusted person in the family or somebody who has power of attorney that you've already selected to have power of attorney, or a close family friend can step in and offer help. And they can do those things, or they can help out with those things, which otherwise fall solely on the family carer. So there's a role of support for everybody involved around that person with dementia, which will help support the family carer too.